God, your love is louder than anything I've heard before. Come set my heart on fire, and then forever I'll be yours. Forever I'll be yours. Nothing in this world can change the way I feel about you, the way I feel about you. I'm on my knees again, made a mistake again. It's no surprise to you, I'm sure. I need your help again, say that you'll let me in. I'm crying out for something more. I need you here with me, need you to set me free. Yet there's a longing in my soul. Give me a heart for more, you're all I'm looking for. You make me into something whole. Will you take me higher than anything I've heard before? Come set my heart on fire, and then forever I'll be yours. God, your love is louder than anything I've heard before. Come set my heart on fire, and then forever I'll be My world is dark and gray, but you know a better way. I look to you to find my strength. I'll find my peace in you, I'll rest under your truth. I'm trusting you in a new way. I need you here with me, need you to set me free. 'Cause there's a longing in my soul. Give me a heart for more, you're all I'm looking for. You make me into something whole. Will you take me higher than anything I've heard before? Come set my heart on fire, and then forever I'll be yours. God, your love is louder than anything I've heard before. Come set my heart on fire, and then forever I'll be yours. God, your love is louder than anything I've heard before. Come set my heart on fire, and then forever I'll be yours. Forever I'll be yours. Nothing in this world can change the way I feel about you, the way I feel about you. I'm on my knees again, made a mistake again. It's no surprise to you, I'm sure. I need your help again, say that you'll let me in. I'm crying out for something more. I need you here with me, need you to set me free. Yet there's a longing in my soul. Give me a heart for more, you're all I'm looking for. You make me into something whole. Will you take me higher than anything I've felt before? Come set my heart on fire, and then forever I'll be yours. God, your love is louder than anything I've heard before. Come set my heart on fire, and then forever I'll be My world is dark and gray, but you know a better way. I'll look to you to find my strength. I'll find my peace in you, I'll rest under your truth. I'm trusting you in a new way. I need you here with me, need you to set me free. 'Cause there's a longing in my soul. Give me a heart for more, you're all I'm looking for. You make me into something whole. Will you take me higher than anything I've felt before? Come set my heart on fire, and then forever I'll be yours. God, your love is louder than anything I've heard before. Come set my heart on fire, and then forever I'll be yours. Nothing in this world can change the way I feel about you, the way I feel about you. Nothing in this world will change the way I feel about you, the way I feel about you now. Nothing in this world can change the way I feel about you, the way I feel about you. Nothing in this world will change the way I feel about you, the way I feel about you now. God, your love is louder than anything I've heard before. Come set my heart on fire, and then forever I'll be yours. Forever I'll be yours. Nothing in this world can change the way I feel about you, the way I feel about you. You are here in my suffering when I'm weak. Give me rest. I wanna stop running. Help me to breathe. Help me trust in you always when I can't see that your way's best, better than my way. Help me believe. Your love, you gave it all, you put it on the line. From my heart, you gave your son, and you left heaven behind. Oh, your love, it conquers all, and brings the dead to life. For you, God, I'll give it all, I'll put it on the line.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Live at 5. My name is Abby Cavalancia, and I am on the student team here at 514 Church. And today, joining me are Bryce and Eddie. They are also on the student team. Why don't you guys tell them a little bit about yourselves, what you guys do on the team, and what we're going to do today?
My heart is like, this just became real. Okay, well, my name is Bryce. I am the student director here at 514 Church. I am super excited to be here. So I guess a little bit about what I do. A lot. I do a lot.
All of
Sorry, it's just like, I oversee our student ministry, so I do things like I preach, I communicate. I help a little bit with admin, but that is not my forte. I am not administrative,
Right.
period. I
Nope.
don't do email well. I just
Nope.
don't. You could have like some sympathy here, okay?
I do
You're like,
email
no.
well, so that's why I'm our administrative director for students. So I answer your email, not Bryce.
Right.
And what about Eddie? What about you?
Hey guys, my name's Eddie, and I am in charge of worship for our student ministry. So I work together with Kevin and our other worship leaders and our worship team to put on awesome worship experiences for your students. And I kind of help Bryce with service programming as well, and just other bits and pieces as well.
That was so much more eloquent than what I said.
That's okay. We are the student team. So student team is taking over Live at 5 tonight. And we're going to do something fun like we do with our students. Bryce, why don't you go ahead and tell them what we're about to do?
Right, so here's the deal. So we like to have a lot of fun. We have been known to swallow goldfish at our student events. We recently just put out a YouTube video where I did Eddie's makeup, and it wasn't terrible, but we do silly things all the time, right? And so...
What did a student say? It wasn't bad, but it was bad.
Yeah, so I could have done worse, it's okay.
Right.
He looked like a vampire, kind of. But it's okay. So we figured we have an opportunity to do Live at 5. Why don't we just do something fun? Why don't we have fun together and show you guys some of the silliness that we like to do? So we are going to play a game called the Hot Seat, right?
The hot seat.
Hot Seat. If you've ever heard of Hot Ones on YouTube, that's what this is modeled after. We have 4 different hot sauces that get hotter every round. And each round, Eddie and I are going to eat a wing, and Abby is going to ask us a question that will get more probably intrusive.
A burning question that I've just always wondered.
Burning question. So
Yeah.
as we get to the end, and Eddie and I are actually in physical pain, we'll have to be trying to answer a painful question.
Yes. So painful, the more painful the question, the hotter the sauce gets, which just is gonna be so fun for me. I'm really excited that I am not eating the wings and just get to ask the questions because I would not be ready. Oh, hold on. Oh, they brought some milk.
I'm lactose intolerant.
Also, Bryce is lactose intolerant. So this should be fun. The milk, in case you didn't know, is supposed to cut down the heat if one of the sauces is just too spicy. We're starting off pretty mild, though, here with the Frank's Red Hot Wings buffalo sauce.
It's just
For
buffalo.
question number 1. We're just gonna go nice and normal. So you guys just let me know when you're ready for question 1. Stop sniffing the milk.
I don't know the last time I had actual milk from a
Well,
animal.
say your prayers because you're probably gonna drink some when you get to the last couple wings.
Okay.
Are you guys ready?
No.
All right.
I'm in danger.
Oh, you should.
Do you want to ask the
go
question
ahead.
while we eat it?
I'll ask the
All right.
question. Go ahead and dig into
All
your
right,
first.
so we
wing,
have
guys.
buffalo sauce for the first one. This should be pretty easy. Now the problem is we weren't able to heat up the wings,
Oh yeah, they're cold.
so they're cold. They're
Uh-huh.
cold hot wings.
Cold hot wings.
Cold wings. Yep. Let's just dig
Perfect.
in. I'm hungry.
Okay, guys. Question number 1. How consistent have you been in your daily hygiene since the stay-at-home order? Have you been brushing your teeth, showering regularly, shaving, etc.?
Do you want to go first?
I'm kind of enjoying this.
Okay. Well, define consistent.
Like every day.
Define hygiene routine again.
Well, like brush your teeth twice a day,
Okay.
take a shower.
So here, let's do this. So before quarantine,
Okay.
I showered every day, sometimes twice a day. I know that's not good for your hair. I don't care. I just prefer to shower.
He doesn't care.
So today I did shower. I showered yesterday, which was the first time in 5 days that I showered. And I worked out 3 times in that.
That's a long time.
But I do brush my teeth twice a day. I floss, and I have like Listerine, not Listerine.
Perfect.
I guess like not as great for you. I don't know.
I don't
Some
know.
other mouthwash. What else is there for like? Oh, shaving. I
just
don't
said-
shave. This is the first time I've shaved in
I
like
know.
months.
I just didn't know if you guys were a regular shaver, if that was like part of your routine. I know, Bryce, you normally have facial hair, or you look like 12. So
Like I do right now.
Like right now, just in case you guys wanna
Ladies, I'm
know.
single.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna finish that
You
wing?
have to go.
Eddie. Oh yeah, Eddie. What
I
about
would
you?
say that I might have fallen off the train a little bit. I do shower probably every other day,
Okay.
maybe every other
Well-
3 days. But I think I let my facial hair grow out more than I usually do,
Okay.
and then I'll like trim it down. But I feel like
So
I'm keeping up with
definitely
everything
less
else.
showers.
Less showers.
All right.
Don't girls like shower like once every 3 days anyways? Why are you judging?
No. I don't think. Okay.
When was the last time you washed your
ladies,
hair?
Today. I
When was
washed my hair
before
today.
that?
Monday.
See, we're like in the same situation.
Okay, ladies, you hear me when I say this, right? You shower every day. You just don't wash your hair every day.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Practically saying the same thing.
All right. Question number 1 sounded like a success. Way to
It's
go,
just-
guys.
it's just cold. You went to
They're
town.
eating
It's just
cold
cold.
wings.
Not done
Eddie's just
Let's-
really
let's
enjoying
move on.
this. Question number 2 is brought to you by, what is this sauce called, Bryce?
Peach with Carolina Reaper wing sauce. So I know Carolina Reapers are hot. That's the extent I know of them, but I figured, you know what? It's generic Kroger brand, so it can't be too bad.
You might be wrong.
I know that this is probably hotter than the next one.
Private selection.
Gosh, there's.
Are you sweating?
Yeah.
Oh, are you
It's
serious?
not hot, but I'm like already reacting to it.
Oh,
It
mercy.
smells really good.
Well, I'm a little nervous then for this one, but here we go. Second question. So if you guys didn't know, Bryce and Eddie are roommates. So this is going to be a question about their living situation and about what it's
sweet.
like being roommates. So guys, I guess Bryce or Eddie,
Yeah, it's coming.
what's the most annoying thing about having Eddie or Bryce as a roommate?
It's in the back of his. You got this.
Not bad, but
Well, I want you to answer first this
Oh.
time.
what was the question? I'm sorry.
What is the most annoying thing about, or that Bryce does as a roommate?
Oh, this is so easy. So after Bryce cooks,
Yeah.
he leaves like his pots or pans or whatever he's using. He just leaves it on the stove or wherever he was, using it, and
Okay.
he'll leave it there for like 3 or 4 days. And then when he like,
Days?
But it's soaking with soap water.
which is disgusting because he has like this pan soaked in water that he leaves on the counter, and it has all of these bits and pieces of food on it, and it just sits there. It's disgusting.
All right.
I understand. Okay, I get it. I'm lazy. This is why I need a wife. Help me. Help me.
no.
I cannot take care of myself.
Listen,
No, it's not just the dishes.
she will help you
It's about
learn how to do
reminding
the
me
dishes.
how to, like reminding me to shower consistently sometimes.
Oh gosh.
That I should actually eat on my days off. Sometimes I forget.
How do you forget to eat?
I'm not a very functional human being. I'm gonna be honest.
All right. Well, what about Eddie? What's the most annoying
sweet.
thing that Eddie does as a roommate?
The most annoying thing.
Or irritating or whatever, in that general category.
See, I actually am struggling. I'm actually struggling here because like I'm like, and I knew what his was gonna be. I'm like pretty easy to like live with. I feel like, like in terms of like, I get along with most people. What they do doesn't really bother me. The thing that would bother me the most about I honestly don't know. No, I really don't know.
This is disappointing.
I am disappointed in myself. I feel like any other day I would have something.
That he doesn't talk to you enough? Is he too quiet or like does he play music too loud?
No, he's not too quiet. I actually appreciate that.
You appreciate
Because I'm a loud person. I'm a very loud person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm obnoxious.
So nothing annoying or irritating about Eddie.
Yeah, it's been sitting out.
Warm milk and cold wings. What else could you ask for on a Friday?
But like everything that I find
5:09?
annoying about Eddie, I think I find annoying about myself as well.
Well, that's okay then. Just
For
pick one.
example, this has happened before actually a few times. Eddie will sometimes make food and leave it out and forget about it. And forget about it. There have been times I've come down the stairs and like he has a meal prep in a container and it's sitting out, or pizza that was left
Just
on it,
chilling?
just sitting out overnight.
Okay, that has happened, the pizza one. But
There was a
the
meal
other-
at our
the
old
cont-
place. There was a meal, some pasta, something at our old place that was left out
The taco
by the
pasta.
fridge. And I understand why you do it. Yes,
Overnight?
yes.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm
I do
saying.
it maybe for a few hours because I like to let it cool down before I put it in the fridge because I've heard that
It can
safer.
crack the shelf.
That's
I
not
don't know
why.
if that's true.
He thinks
If
it,
it's too
it's like
hot,
a
then you
bacterial
shelf
thing.
it.
Yeah, that's what I've been
Oh,
told. I don't
really?
know if it's true,
Yeah.
but I've been told that. So.
I didn't know that.
But that's
good.
probably it. I don't know.
Okay, well that
Sometimes
wasn't
I
as
do forget
juicy of a
If
question as
I
I thought.
come up with something later, I'll just be like, oh, by the
Yeah,
way,
just blurt it out.
Eddie's annoying.
So we're about to get into some more scary, hairy territory here with the next sauce, which is
So,
called
Da Bomb.
Da Bomb.
So this is Da Bomb. So
Oh.
this, I don't remember the Scoville units. If you know anything about like hot sauces, peppers, wings,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. Scoville like heat units are like what they measure it in. This was 100. Oh, I put it on my phone. Here.
I'm
This
scared.
is important. You
For
should probably-
reference, a jalapeno pepper is like 2,500. Scoville
about
units?
2,500 Scoville units.
And
This
that
is 119,700. It's about 47 times hotter than a jalapeno.
I'm gonna need.
I love jalapenos.
You guys, please be careful, because
I'll
I
just leave this
I
out.
don't love that this is getting so.
It's like a
intense.
blood red color, and that's what makes me nervous.
I'm
It
afraid
is.
of how much you put on it.
I'm afraid that
It's gonna
this
be okay.
milk is already making me burp.
Oh gosh.
Lactose intolerant.
I
Why do
am
we get almond
so
milk? Is that-
fine
would
because
that
I'm
work?
not eating this. Are you ready for question number
We just got to
3?
do it. We just got to do it. The faster we do this and get this all
Just
over with, the
start.
faster I can go home and cry.
Say your prayers. Okay,
Jesus-
guys.
Jesus
this
save me.
one's
There's
juicy.
so much sauce on this.
It has to be. What?
3, 2,
Oh.
1, go.
What's your most embarrassing or worst experience with a girl? A date gone wrong, flirting gone wrong,
Oh,
a bad night.
It's fine.
Oh,
It's fine.
are you okay, Eddie?
There's a trash
Get the
bag.
milk, man. I'm afraid. Oh, Eddie's passing away. Are you okay?
Take a lap. Take a lap.
What was the question?
Just take the milk,
Our
Edward.
most what? My
What
lips
is
hurt.
your most embarrassing or worst experience with a girl? Oh, the mic.
Can you say it one more time?
Yeah, just don't eat
Most
any more of that
embarrassing?
wing. What is the most embarrassing or worst experience with a girl that you've ever had? Are you okay,
Most
Eddie?
embarrassing?
Yeah, most embarrassing experience.
It just didn't taste good.
Well, just don't eat any more of it, okay? Just answer my
you answer this
question.
question, please?
What is your worst experience or most embarrassing moment with a girl in your life? You could have been a child, that's fine. You
Oh,
could
yeah,
have
let's go
been
with that. This is good.
26, that's
Oh my
also
gosh.
fine.
Here,
You
I'll just go. I
guys,
can
go.
think of one.
This is making me
I have it.
sweat.
Okay. It's just my lips are burning. They're
Okay.
chapped, and this is terrible. This is literally torture. In second grade, oh my gosh, there was a
I
girl,
feel like I need to back away.
woo, buddy, that went by Kiss and Kate.
Okay.
And
Kiss
she
and
ran around the
Kate.
playground kissing everybody.
Okay.
And I didn't want to be kissed by a girl because when I was in second grade, girls had cooties. Okay? Are you
Okay.
okay? Nope.
Oh gosh, I'm scared.
And so she chased all the boys and tried to give them a kiss.
Okay.
And I remember I was climbing up the playground at recess,
Uh-huh.
and she was looking up at me, and I looked at her square in the eyes, and I
Okay.
kicked her in the face.
Oh gosh.
Bare,
That's
bottom of
not
the
good.
shoe, just whoop-ah! And she fell backwards, and it was
Uh-huh.
an issue, and they had to call my mom.
That's your worst experience?
I mean, I
You
literally.
kicked a girl?
Okay, you want a more recent
Eddie,
one?
why don't you take a lap? You're
I
making me
farted
really
in front of my
nervous.
crush once, and it smelled. That was
That's
bad.
really
That's
bad.
college. It was in the library. It cleared out the entire place. It's sophomore year. Is that okay? Gosh,
That's good. Eddie, just quick. What's the worst
Okay,
experience?
the thing I'm thinking of, so in middle school, there was this girl in my English class, and I think this was the first crush I ever had on this girl. I liked her
Okay.
a lot. And we were doing some kind of project or assignment, and we had to get these materials that were in this bin, really high up on a top shelf.
Uh-huh.
And me thinking I would be the courageous
Guy.
gentleman, tried to
Courageous
tried to
gentleman.
get it for her, and I had it, and then I lost grip of it, and it fell on top of her.
Oh my gosh.
Not
So you
it
almost
wasn't injure her, but it was
Concussed her? Did you
I
give
mean,
her
it
a
wasn't that
concussion?
intense, but I mean,
Okay.
it was
I wish
something.
it
It
were.
was really embarrassing.
Hey,
And she didn't talk to me for the rest.
I got
of the
another
day.
one.
Okay, quick.
Fourth grade.
Go ahead.
I'll go
Fourth
quickly.
grade.
Fourth grade. So my mom scrapbooks, and so I actually have proof of this at home. I will have to get it sometime and show it on my Instagram. Okay. So I got my
Okay.
first love letter written to me in fourth grade, and not written, typed out. There used to be these computer programs where you can type out birthday cards on it. I cannot remember what it was. It was some Canon thing, and it was
Okay.
a template that was typed in and printed out and made nice. And I come in from recess and it's sitting. I am salivating. Gosh.
I don't like this.
And it was
in
just
case
sitting.
you're
It was
wondering.
purple with red
Okay.
with a red heart on it, and it was just sitting there. And I'm not gonna say her name because I don't
It's
think she knows.
fine.
But it's just sitting there, and
Sally.
it was Sally wrote the most eloquent thing that a fourth grader could ever write. It was an
Okay.
eighth grade reading level, and I'm like, what is this? It's confessing her feelings for me since the day that she knew me, which was 3 years prior.
Oh,
So fourth grade me
my.
is terrified. And
Uh-huh.
it literally ended I will be sitting by the bean bags in the corner of the room after class. Okay, you got She's she said she's gonna be
Eddie's going to
sitting
die.
by the bean bags in the
so
corner of the class after school, right? At the very end of the day when we get picked up.
Yeah.
And I remember the bell rings,
Uh-huh.
and I look over, and she's sitting there just staring,
Oh.
and I'm I literally
Creepy
look at
vibes.
her, and I take my backpack, and
Turn around and you just leave?
I sped walked.
Sped walk.
And I've never seen her to this day.
Oh,
Sad.
that sounds
So,
pretty
sorry
sad.
if you're watching this.
Do you guys need some more milk?
No, it smells rotten.
It's actually going down.
Okay, well, I'm really nervous about
My
the
lips
last
hurt.
one after
Yeah.
this reaction.
So
So why don't you let me ask the question first so that
Hold
you
on, we
can
gotta
hear
let me
me?
you explain
We
what
have to
this
explain
is.
the hot sauce
Oh,
first.
mercy.
So the good news is I've been watching a lot of Grey's Anatomy. So when it comes to medical prescriptions and stuff, I get it. I understand
Oh.
what they're doing with this.
This isn't good.
This is called lethal ingestion. Okay? It's a very little bottle. It contains the world's hottest chili, in case you're curious. This is 1 million Scoville units.
You're gonna die.
This
You
is
can't do it.
8 times
I-
hotter than the last one that we just had, and 400 times hotter than a jalapeno.
Okay, so
Sorry,
Oh.
I'm burping.
I need everyone to take a deep breath here and just listen to my question. Eddie, get another paper towel. You guys are.
This is ASMR.
I'm so glad I'm not eating these wings. So just please, gosh, this is probably the most terrifying Live at 5 any of you've ever.
If we get really sick, there are trash bags underneath. I
No.
came prepared.
We'll cut that real quick, okay? So just listen to
wanna
my
do this.
question, and honestly, Eddie, please, if you just can't,
I can do it.
just take a little lick. Just
No,
taste
you
the
got to take
sauce.
a little nibble,
No, I'm
little
gonna do
tiny
it.
a little
bite.
scrumpet.
Okay, the question is,
We have to
First, I
take a
have to
bite before
preface
she does
this.
or-
No, she's gonna explain it first.
everyone has to be quiet
attention.
so they can hear me.
Sorry.
Listen, guys, just in case you're wondering, we have a little group of people here that work at 514 called the lead team, which consists of
God.
Joel,
Are we gonna get
Carmen,
fired for
John,
answering
and
this?
Wes. You will not get fired for answering this. I cleared this question with Carmen. But I would like to know, who is your favorite
Oh,
member of the
Okay.
lead team? and why? Please be careful.
We gotta take a bite first.
I'm gonna just step out just a hair because
Favorite
I'm
member.
afraid.
Oh,
Just,
man.
just answer the question first. And
Remember, we love you all.
then, exactly. This is
so
just for
much.
funsies
So don't.
for fear. Okay.
Okay, hold on. I'm really scared.
Can you guys just taste the sauce first? Because
No, we
I'm
gonna- we
having
gonna eat it.
anxiety
We
and
gonna
I
bite
don't
it.
have to eat it.
Well, listen, you should listen to one of my high
Just a
school night
tiny bite.
messages from the last 4 weeks. I talked about anxiety. Jesus will bring peace in the present.
Okay.
Amen. Hallelujah. All right, 3, 2, 1.
But you have to answer the question too. Who's your favorite? Oh, that's enough. Is it really hot?
Oh, no.
Oh gosh. I'm afraid. It's probably
I think
delayed
it's gonna-
reaction.
yeah, I'm
Just
gonna
maybe
probably just keep
don't
eating it.
keep going. Okay.
I don't
Great.
think I got. I don't think I
Yeah, we should probably just add
No,
some
no,
more.
no, no, no.
we
Don't
don't
do
have to
that.
do that.
Eddie, I would just take a different bite because your reaction to the last sauce had me quaking in my shoes. So just
Hold on.
Did you
gently.
put more on there?
No.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I did. Take a bite out of it.
No.
Where?
Eddie, just don't. But you guys have to answer the question. For everyone who missed
Okay.
it, who's your favorite member of the lead team? Joel, John, Wes, Carmen, and why? Answer.
So,
I'm just kidding.
I think it's delayed because I'm not feeling.
I don't feel anything.
I'm going more.
Real?
I don't feel anything.
Okay, well, that's a, no, don't do that, Eddie. That was so much sauce.
I did the
Please.
same thing to
No,
me.
don't
Don't worry.
touch them.
You touch it.
Corona.
We live together.
So
spit
what?
everywhere.
Okay,
Yeah.
be careful. Thank you for being here, everyone. This very, yeah. See, this was a bad call. That's
I
enough.
Didn't take a bite yet.
I did.
You didn't take a bite yet? Oh, that's
It
aggressive.
actually kind of
Okay.
tastes good.
Nope. Just answer the question.
So, my favorite.
Oh gosh.
I just don't like this question. Okay, so
What?
my favorite out of
I'm so
the lead
scared.
team,
Is
the
just
one.
pick.
I'm gonna go with John. So,
Ooh.
John, if you're watching
And
this,
why?
I
Go for
wear
the why.
size round trip tickets to anywhere tropic. No, seriously, buddy.
Yeah,
I feel like it's still not hitting me enough.
No, Bryce, just answer the
So
question.
I'm gonna go with John, and why? So John and I are very similar. This is
Okay.
actually, I'm gonna like let people in on something that I
You
actually
guys
haven't
are
told a lot of people
sweating.
of. So John is an achiever, and there's a
Okay.
part of me that is
Oh gosh.
very much
What?
an achiever, and so like I've had a lot of really good heart-to-hearts with John. Hold on, I'm not done.
Why? This is just, he's torturing himself. I just want everyone to know, I told them they only needed to take one bite of each wing.
So
Oh, yeah, go ahead and just finish your sentence. Don't do that. Oh my
so
gosh.
I get along with John really well. John is very encouraging with his words. So I'm a words of affirmation person, and John wrote me a Christmas letter. This is so corny. I'm sorry.
Aw,
He
so
wrote me a
cute.
Christmas card like 2 years ago,
Okay.
and it was one of the nicest things that anybody has ever said. And I have that card in.
Eddie looks like he's
I've had
like-
that card in my backpack
do it again.
ever since. And so, like, I actually will go back on rough days and read that Christmas card
Oh my gosh,
to, like,
that's
help
so
me get through.
cute.
So, John,
Eddie.
I love all of the lead team, but John,
But John,
I'm really
you're
thankful
you're
for
the
you, so.
favorite. Eddie, why don't you just answer that question first? These guys are.
It's, like, not working. I swear.
What do you mean? You both gagged. I think that.
Yeah, it's, like,
means
hot, but it's, like,
working.
really delayed.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, Eddie has heartburn, so go ahead and just answer your question, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to eat some of the last one again.
Okay.
This is painful for me, and I'm not even
Okay.
eating anything.
I would say my favorite lead team member. I'm gonna
Can't take mine.
I'm gonna say Wes.
Ooh.
Because Wes, I like how goofy he is,
Okay.
and I think the whole lead team is goofy in their own way.
Yeah.
But Wes, like, he just,
It's hot. I just need to pay.
I feel like he has more of like my humor, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. I just, I really like Wes, and
Oh
he
my
makes
gosh.
me feel welcome all the time, and I appreciate that. Especially at the beginning, he was like the one that made me feel like
Really.
I don't know, like I
part
really
of
belong.
the fam.
Mhm. And Jill, I like
She's
Jill a
so
lot too. She's
fun.
so
Jill doesn't
awesome.
count. You can't.
We
we're
love
not talking
Jill.
about their
It's part-
spouses.
It doesn't matter. She's connected to Wes.
Oh, my gosh.
They're married. I think that counts.
All right. Well,
Oh, my gosh.
I feel like they've tortured themselves enough. I thought it was going to be more me torturing them. Thank you so much for answering my questions. Thank you for joining us for Live at 5. We will see you on Sunday morning for church at 10 a.m. Have a great weekend, guys. We love you. See you later.
When I'm lost out in the dark and feel alone, the waters rise and wash away my hope. I will choose to look to you and you alone. The power of your love keeps me afloat. I look to you when the waves get higher, believing in my heart you will carry me through. You said I can walk through fire, show me what I can do. I look to you when the waves get higher, believing in my heart you will carry me through. You said I can walk through fire, show me what I can do when I trust in you. I will lay my fears and failures at your throne. The blood of Jesus Christ has made me whole. When I fight, I know I do not fight alone. The King of Kings has overcome the world. Whoa. I look to you when the waves get higher, believing in my heart you will carry me through. You said I can walk through fire, show me what I can do. Whoa. I look to you when the waves get higher, believing in my heart you will carry me through. You said I can walk through fire, show me what I can do when I trust in you. When I trust in you. When I trust in you. You are here to stay. You will never leave my side. You have made a way. In you I am finding light. You are here to stay. You will never leave my side. You have made a way. In you I am finding light. You are here to stay. You will never leave my side. You have made a way. In you I am finding light. I am finding light. I look to you when the waves get higher, believing in my heart you'll carry me through.